Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Today I am starting a new project with linen yarn, with linen thread. It's not yarn, it's thread actually. So what happened was I was buying yarn 21 like crazy. Svetlana, she was one of my buyers in Istanbul, Turkey. So what she gifted me this gorgeous linen yarn. I believe it's linen or mixed of linen. I don't know what percentage, but this one looks like 100%. This one looks like it's blended with linen. But anyways, so I am going to show you how to start to top down sweater or a blue blouse or a top, whichever you want to call it. So it's going to be top down and around. That's what I'm going to be knitting. I don't know when I'm going to be finishing this, but it's going to take me forever. So usually what happens is I cast on total of 96 stitches with number 3 or with number 4 weight. So this one is different because I believe this is a 2 weight, maybe a light 3 weight. So I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, and I'm a plus size, right? So I'm trying to figure out how many stitches I can cast on and go from there. Okay, so just wanted to show, I just want it over my neck. I don't want the collar to be open. No matter what you do, it always gets bigger, right? So I am going to be starting. So measure your neck or whichever you would like to start with. So I stopped counting. I know that this is 40 stitches. This is 20. This is 40. And I don't know how many here. Okay, just to show you. What did I do? Yeah, so here is 40. Here is 20. There's more than 40 here for sure. Let me recount that. Okay. And then, well, what I can do is I'm going to start doing increases right away due to, the yarn being thin, and this linen will not stretch at all. See how tight it is? So I need to put room for that as well. So if it doesn't stretch, I need to start doing my increases ASAP. So what I'm going to do is, let me just count here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, so here is 20 actually, 40. So I'll put a marker. Well, the thing is, yeah, I'm going to be knitting a couple of rows, purl, just to give that collar area, because I want it nice and soft, right? So here's 20. I haven't added the increase areas yet, but that's okay. We can figure that out later. So when you're designing something, because I have this beautiful lace stitch pattern that I'm going to be showing you how to knit that stitch, I want to put that on the edge of the top that I'm going to be knitting. So I have these extra stitches that I have cast on. $32 stitches extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in between, and then I will give you the number. But other than that, when you're designing something you don't know, I just go with the measurements. I don't count stitches, but you guys are asking me so many times how many stitches, and my knitting needle is pretty big, see? So I will move this to a smaller knitting needle. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start knitting around just like this. So I'm holding it like this, so don't twist it. That is the main thing. Okay, now I need to move this here, okay, for me to knit. Before I do that, I'll be right back. I know this tutorials is going to be I'm going to show you how I design it. It's a lot of thinking process, and I don't write notes, so everything is in my head, and I'm trying to put this in this tutorial, so please bear with me, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I moved them to a smaller knitting needle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start knitting. Okay, so I'm going to hold it like this, try not to twist. Again, I don't know how many stitches here total, so I will give you the number as soon as I join. Okay, so I'm going to turn this. And I thought I should do a knit, I don't know, 10 rows of knit stitch, and then go from there. Okay. Like, I'm making this up, so there's no written pattern. I'm making up in front of you. Let's say it that way. Oh my goodness. So I'm designing this. Oh, I dropped it. Yeah, this is not good. If I dropped it, I need to pick it up without twisting it. Okay, if I twist it, then that's no good. Right? Okay, let's hold it this way. Okay, so I'm going to show you a trick. I do show this on my, again, dropped it. Clumsy hands. I did show this trick on my other tutorials, but I'll show it again. Did I twist it? No. Okay, I need to hold this tight. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move this stitch here. Okay, and then I'm going to knit this together. Right here. So the first row it will be difficult. Okay, so I'm knitting these two together. I got one of the stitches, but I'm gonna make one, nothing to worry. You know what, I should have done that while I was knitting, but that's okay. So I'm gonna knit this, and then I'm gonna make a stitch like this. Okay, so this is what, so I got rid of one and I made another one. Okay, I need to pull this and I'll weave that. Yeah, this I have to be very cautious with this, because what happened is if it gets loose, it will, you know, unravel easily. Okay, let me tie it here. I should have tied it there. That's okay. I will use a thread and I will weave that, tie it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knit a couple of stitches and then make a stitch. This way I will make increases randomly. Here's one stitch. Here's another. So how many did I need? Knit 3. Let's make 5. I'll knit 5. It's really thin, and so I'm going to make a stitch. So every 5 stitches, I will make a stitch. And then we'll see how it goes. And I can put this on my head. Okay. But this is a little bit tight because I used a smaller knitting needle. So there's no way I can put it on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make a stitch. Okay, so I will continue knitting like this around, and I will come and meet you up here. This is a tutorial on how to design using this linen particular yarn. As you can see, it is pretty thin. Well, for me it's thin. I don't know, my eyes are The older you become, it's really hard to work with thin yarn. I know lots of people love working with thin yarn. I do too, but it takes forever. Yeah, this has to go over my head, and I'm sure it will go over my head. So when I hold it like this, see how big it is? And there's still more stitches in here. So I'll be right back. I'll finish this row and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have crocheted. It took me forever, believe it or not. I had to change to the prime knitting needles because I wanted to put it over my head, which I was just freaking out because I wasn't quite sure, right? So what I did is I changed the crochet knitting needles to bigger, longer circular needles. So now I can put it easily over my head. What I did is every 5 stitches, 6 stitches, sometimes 8, I made a increase. So I made extra stitches. I never put on these glasses. I got these on 2019, and I never tried it on. So I'm having trouble seeing. So I said to myself, I already have the glasses. Let me put it on, and it's fantastic. I try not to put the glasses on because I don't want to get used to it. But what can you do? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I try to figure out, because this is the first time I am knitting a garment out of linen yarn. So I did knit a shawl for a customer. But those were motifs. So yeah, and they were easy to go. But this is going to be a garment. It's totally different compared to a shawl. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue knitting a couple of rows. I don't know how many rows. Like I said, this is I am designing with you guys, and I make lots of changes while I'm designing because I started to make the increase. I did not start with the one knit, one purl, the rib, because I want this to fold. You know what I mean? I'm just knitting around. So I did my increases, and this will fit perfectly over my head. And I know that it's going to get bigger, so the collar area, so I'm not going to worry about that. So this is the reason I'm knit, so it will fold, and then it will give me more flexibility on the collar area. I hope this makes sense. Yeah, I need to think about those. I can't go straight to the knit and purl. Like I said, this is the first time I am making something for myself. Okay. I did work with linen, blend linen, but most of them were like cotton or bamboo. So they have the flexibility to stretch, but this doesn't. So this is what I figured out. So this is going to be my own design, and I'm doing it in front of you guys. I did take pictures and post it on my Instagram. So it's right there. Okay, here's the make stitch. Can you see? Just wanted to show you. So I'm just going to continue knitting a couple of rows, and I will come back to show you how it looks like so far. And I will, what I'll do is I will come to the point to separate the body parts. Separate the body parts, not yet, but to divide the body parts. That's, yeah, the word divide the body parts would be more appropriate for this section after I do the collar area. I put the markers so I know, but I had 32 stitches extra, so I will put them equally, and then I did the increases, so that's another story. So I will count, and I will come back, and I will show you what I have done. If you want to make something like this, by all means, just watch the tutorial to the end. I might do part 2 and part 3. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, this is a working process, and I am doing the tutorial as I go. So I will knit a couple of rows, and I'll be right back. See how it looks? It has a different texture in the yarn of the second thread that gives that nice texture on the fabric when I knit. So I'll be right back. I have crocheted about 5 rows, and I think it's enough because it does curl, as you can see. So I counted. I have total of 171 stitches, and what I did is I divided the body parts. Like this is going to be the front right here. Oh boy, crazy drivers. Here we go. This is going to be the front because I marked this as front. So I have total of 60 stitches here, 30 stitches on the sleeve area. No, I'm sorry. Let me just go that over. So 171 stitches total. So 50 stitches on the back, 30 stitches on the sleeves, and I have 57 on the front. Yeah, the extra is just because the front being a plus size, we have boobs and we have stomachs, right? So therefore, if you were a regular, I don't know, small size, medium size, what I would do is I would do 50-50, right? Because plus size is bigger, therefore we need I need more stitches. Okay, so when I put this on my head, it fits perfectly. So I think this 5-row knitting is enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm right at where I started, because I haven't weaved this. So this shows that where I started, and this stitch is going to be my increase right here. Okay, so if you're going to be knitting a top down, you can start something like this. If you're not going to use a linen yarn, you can knit one purl, and that would be no problem at all. Okay, so I'm going to start doing my increases, and I'm going to do short rows. Short rows gives me the height on the back, and it fits perfect. Okay, here we are. This is the stitch that I do my increase. Let me just move this. Looks like it's split it's already difficult to, so I'm supposed to do an increase on here and do one increase on here. So this is my increase. Okay, right here. Okay, and I'm going to put that stitch marker right there so I would know that this is my increase, time to do an increase. And I do it every other row because we're doing this around. Okay, every other row, just don't forget that. So one row we knit, one row we do the increase. So I'm gonna knit all the way to here, and I'm gonna make my increase. And short rows, I do have tutorials, so if you want to just go into the videos and type in short rows, I have videos on how to do that. So I'm not going to show you how to do short rows. Okay, after this, I will knit about, I don't know, 11 rows maybe. Not 11 rows, I'm sorry, 11 inches down. So I would count from the neck area all the way down about 11 inches. Then I divide the body parts. Okay, I am planning to make short sleeves, so I will make a separate tutorial on how to knit the lace pattern. And yeah, and I really like the texture of this flax. It's just fantastic. Okay, here we go. Here's my increase. So I make one stitch, I knit, and I make one stitch. You can do a yarn over if you want, but I don't like holes. Already this is going to be the lace pattern on the edges, so I don't want to, I want it nice and no holes. Lace gives you that holes, right? Okay, so I will knit all the way here, and I will make a round. So again, and around, you make your increases every other row. Don't forget that. That's very important, right? I did buy other linen yarn, but I don't know, for some reason they don't feel like they're 100% linen. Looks they feel like they're blend. So I feel this has more linen in it. That's why I chose this yarn, and it was already a gift. I'm so grateful to receive a gift that I can make something out of. I usually never ever receive gifts, so it was really nice of her to send a good quality to make something for myself. Okay, here we go. Just touching the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm at the marker. I knit one, I make one, I knit one. So I make 2 increases, one for the shoulder and one for the front. Okay, so always make 2 increases. Okay, one more time I will show you, and I will oops, sorry about that. It keeps on touching because I'm bending over to make this tutorial. It's really tough, and I tried other ways, and it never worked on me. So this is the best way to make a tutorial. Okay, so here is the stitch that I'm going to make an increase. I like working top downs. This way I can control the yarn. If I have enough yarn, I can make long sleeves. If I have enough yarn, I can make the length longer. Okay, so I'm almost there. Okay, here we are. Here I knit one and I make one. I knit one and I make one. See? And I come all the way where we started, but I'm not going to do anything over there. I'm just going to continue knitting. Remember I said every other row, so one row we knit, one row we do our increase until I have 11 inches. That's how I need to knit. That's my measurement. I don't count roses because this yarn is thin, right? So I'm going to be knitting lots and lots, and I will wear it. I will put it on. If you want to come and check on my Instagram, I post lots of nice videos with musics, entertaining, and my whips, my finish items I post. So I will put this on my Instagram when I'm wearing it, so you guys can see it. But I will come back to show you. First I'm going to do the tutorial on how to again knit the lace stitch, and then I will come and show you how to knit it on this blouse top that I'm going to be knitting. Okay, so I'm almost there. Just wanted to show you. Okay, so I know when I come here that I'm going to start a new row. So when I'm starting a new row, I see my increases. But now, one row, I just continue knit. I do nothing different. I just knit like this, and when I come back, starting a new row, I will do my increase on the next row. See? So we need to have this one knit and one increase, one knit, one increase for about, well, I'm going to measure it from here because it's pretty good. It goes down. It's not all the way to my neck, the collar, so it's pretty comfortable. If it's comfortable, so I can measure it from here, 11 inches down, and then I will show you how it looks like. So I will come back. I will knit a couple of rows and show you how it looks like so far, and then I will end the video, and yeah, and I will come back to show you how to knit the stitch pattern, lace pattern, and then what I'll do is I'll make another video on how to put that lace pattern on and how to divide the body parts. Okay, I just wanted to show you one more time. So when I come, I will see my increase, but I'm just going to knit that increase, and I will knit the knit stitch, and I will knit that increase again. See? Okay, so I will knit a couple of rows. I know this is going to take me forever because there's lots of stitches, but it goes really nice with the prime knitting needle. Yeah, definitely goes nice. Yeah, I might change it to a bigger knitting needle. I think I have a 40 inch. Yeah, I will go to a 40 inch. And then when it gets bigger, I use two 40 inches. And I try it on. That's what I like about top down. You can try it on. It's seamless. I don't have to worry about sewing them together. Okay, so show you one more time. And I will come back to show you. I hope I will knit a couple of rows. And I will show you how it looks like so far. But it's really going nice. Oh, this is not the increase. The increase is right here. That's the front. Maybe I should put that a little bit higher so I won't get confused. See, the fabric is fantastic. Oh my goodness. It's really nice. I bought two pants last week. Linen. One is 100% linen. One is linen bamboo. They're on sale, so when I see something my size, I grab it right away. Even if I don't have money in my pocket, I use my credit card, because if I look for it, I can't find it. It's really tough. Okay, here is the increase again. I knit that one, and I just knit the knit stitch. Okay, so when I come back to the other row, I will do my increases right where is that stitch is, right? Okay. You know what? I will come and show it to you just to be on the safe side. When I come to do my increase, I will come and show it to you, and then I will let you go. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm right at that increase. Here's my increase stitch. So I'm going to knit this stitch, and then I'm going to make a stitch. Okay, here again, this is the knit stitch. I'm going to knit that stitch, and I'm going to make it. Okay, and then as you can see, I did an increase, we did a knit row, and then we're doing an increase row. So I'm just going to continue knitting all the way around until I have 11 inches. Okay, let me just put this and show it to you how it looks like so far. I know it's just the beginning, but that's the main thing. I want it to curl so it won't stretch a lot, because that's what I'm trying to say. It stretches, but it can break, right? This is not like acrylic yarn. So, and I use this method to give a nice soft look, comfy look. I really like it how it looks like, even this way. Even I just started, right? But that's gonna take a while. I'm just excited, designing a new project. So as you can see, I did do lots of errors. Well, it's where I'm designing, right? And I just wanted to show you how you can start something and then go from there. It's not easy. Lots of errors and lots of ripping, starting all over. I had to count several times the numbers that did not work. I did what I did at the beginning. First, I did like this, and I didn't like it. And when I did 2 strands like this, then it was too thick. I did not like that at all, and I went back to this, and I like this way. Okay, again, it's 171 stitches, and this can fit, I would say, a large. It depends on how big you want it on how loose you want it when you wear it. So it can fit a large, extra large, 2 extra large, 3 extra large, even 4 extra large. Because I do buy clothes, and I'm between 2 extra large and 3 extra large. Sometimes I buy 4 extra large, especially cotton, because they do shrink. And yeah, so even 4 extra large, depending on the bicep area, again, your fattest arm. So if you want to make more increases, then I would advise you to knit, oops, sorry about that, knit 12 inches. See, when I say 11 inches, I mean this part. Okay, I'm going over this. If you're getting bored, I would just skip this part. Like I'm doing lots of explanation. This is what I mean. When you're knitting, you need, for me, I knit about 11 inches, sometimes 10 inches, depending on the yarn. And I will try this on, but I feel like this is going to be 11 inch. I will still try it on. If you are a 4x, 5x, I would knit 12 inches down and then divide the body part. So when you're knitting 12, 11 inches, 10 inches, you still continue doing your increases. So that's the most important thing. Okay, so I will let you guys go, and I will come back and show you how to do the lace pattern, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna say the thing that I always say. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button, so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating I have put something on YouTube. Yeah. Happy knitting, everybody. Take care. Oh, this is nice. Milky color.